Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Thursday, 21st of September. In this update, suggestions Labour's best bet now is to minimise its loss. The latest One News Varian poll puts the incumbent party on 27%, down a point, while National is well ahead on 37%. National can govern with ACT's 12% and also hasn't ruled out working with New Zealand First, steady on 5 points. Massey University politics professor Richard Shaw says Labour leader Chris Hipkins must now target the 12% of undecided voters.
27% is right down there, and if those figures were translated into a parliament, that's a pretty small opposition. That's quite a long road back.
The Greens are on 12% and Te Pati Māori 3%. And there's a message to whoever forms the next government: do something about dementia. Numbers are expected to jump markedly here in the coming years, particularly among Māori, Pacific and Asian communities. Alzheimer's New Zealand Chief Executive Catherine Hall says the current government has endorsed the Dementia Action Plan, but hasn't yet committed to implementing or funding it. At least half a dozen households have been evacuated due to a large scrub fire, which broke out at Pukaki Downs north of Twizel last night. Fens shift manager Alex Norris said the terrain and weather conditions made it too dangerous to fight the fire at night. There's hope testing of Queenstown's water supply will come back today. At least 17 cases of a gut parasite, Cryptosporidium, have been confirmed in the resort town. Authorities are unsure whether the public water supply is the source of the outbreak, but a boil water notice has been issued as a precaution. Agencies have released their vision for improving the Auckland rail network over the next 30 years. KiwiRail and Auckland Transport estimate the unfunded investment plan will cost more than $20 billion all up. It aims to boost capacity, separate freight from passenger services and remove level crossings to stop trains from disrupting traffic. Projections given at the briefing are that Auckland will grow by up to 400,000 people in 15 years. Economists are expecting the latest GDP figures to have risen in the second quarter. The numbers will be released this morning. After 2 drops, the country entered a technical recession in the first quarter of the year. Businesses are taking legal action against a controversial Let's Get Wellington Moving project. The controversial Golden Mile project would see cars ditched from key CBD streets in favour of private bus lanes and public transit. A group calling themselves Guardians of the Golden Mile have sent a formal letter to the Wellington City Council, citing issues with the decision-making process. And group member Barry Wilson says it has a high cost and few benefits.
We thought that was excessive and wrong, and the council's in all sorts of financial strife. It's not a secret.
In sport, the All Blacks' next opponents, Italy, have beaten Uruguay 38-17 in the Apole World Cup rugby match in Nice. New Zealand Rugby Players Association boss Rob Nichol has questioned governing body chief executive Mark Robinson's claim that the NPC is unfit for purpose. He says the competition works from a broadcast, sponsorship and development perspective. McLaren have secured their Formula One lineup medium term by extending the contract of Australian rookie Oscar Piastri until the end of 2026. I'm Nivareti Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.